For right now, we have the cards shuffled per se the usual impromptu situation. As spectators had fun, they divided into two piles. They are doing this, not me. They point to any pile they want, and let's say they take this one. It's not a force. They take this one, and I ask them if they want to further mix it. They can, and they have the option to. So I go across the cards, and I ask the spectator, whenever you want, just say stop, or you can just point to one, and let's say they do. They point to one, they show it, I show it to the spectator, and then, yeah, we'll get the cards and mix them together. We're going to make a little mystery out of it. I want to make it more impossible, rather than just half the deck. And they do so. They can mix it. They would be doing all this work. Again, not me. I'm pretty much hands off most of the effect. So they've shuffled it multiple times at every point, and they barely peeked a card, and it was shuffled back into the pack, and they did all the work. Right? So let's see if I can try something impossible considering these crazy conditions. Let's see if I can do it. Give me 1 second. Not seeing it. Yeah, I'm getting a feeling for actually this one. Yeah, let's go with this one. Okay. Believe I got it. Name your card out loud. And they would announce it was the well, I turned over first. I turned over the card. I believe I got it. It is the Two of Clubs. And they say, no, it isn't it. They got me. Darn. I lost. Totally. Well, you know what? It was probably that Nine of Hearts, wasn't it? And they go, wait, yeah? And then they react, yeah? Well, you know the funny part is if you spell down to the Nine of Diamonds, or Nine of Hearts in this case, sorry, you get it every single time. Here, check it out for yourself. Nineofhearts. And you get that Nine of Hearts every single time. And then they're fried. They think they got me. I put in a little sucker effect to it, or sucker miss to it. And when it actually lays down, I've destroyed so many magicians and get them to spill their secrets off this little effect. This is stupid spelling, and I hope you enjoy it. So going into the explanation of stupid spelling, which I hope you enjoyed. That's my little performance of it that fools all the magicians all around. It's very simple. It's impromptu, and you don't have much to do with it. But I would add more presentation than I did in that performance. So the pack is shuffled beforehand by the spectator and divided into two piles. They could literally point to anyone, does not matter. The other packet I should have added in the performance will be a packet of mystery. It'll add to the effect later. Just gives you reasoning why this packet isn't used yet. You have the cards mixed again by the spectator. So it is absolutely mixed. You know nothing about any card. And what you do is you go across a couple cards, and then they can point to anyone they like. They do. And you look away. Make sure you look away as you show them the card. They're looking at their card. Okay. Now, as they're doing that, you're going to get a pinky break below that card, that selection. Okay? So they're seeing it. Get a pinky break as you pull it back. And you always show it twice. You got it? You sure you got it? You're looking away. So there's not even the marks. If there were mark cards, it wouldn't help you. Okay. Now you add all this packet to above the selection. So what you got is the selection, the whole upper pack. There's no breaks, and then there's a break below the selection, and then the rest of the pack, like so. Now you're going to do this under the confusion guise, which looks like this. You're going to swing cut the pack over. And as you swing cut the pack over, you're looking, and you know what? We can actually shuffle both packs together. That's the guys. I did slow, but so I know the card is Seven Spades. So how it looks, you got the packet, you're all set up right here. You show it twice, put the cards on top, and we can, let's shuffle both packets together. Let's shuffle them together. And during that moment was when you got your peak. So let me actually go over the peak real fast. Got the peak, swing, cut, and as you're making the talk about where you need to shuffle both packets together, swing, cut another packet, and you turn your hand palm up, towards the sky a little bit, or just turn it inwards. And during the second, when you swung the first packet, you saw nothing. When we swing the second one, you're turning that selection that they saw directly towards yourself with a clear glimpse on it. And it always flies by all the magicians. And with your back turned, only turn around for a brief second, no one notices it. It looks like, for magician and spectator's sake, that you never turned around the whole time. And let's actually shuffle both packets together. And you should let them shuffle both of them together. And notice how it looks like I was never even looking at any of the cards, but I actually saw the 7 of spades. So one last time. I'll do it once or twice. And you know what? Let's shuffle both packets together. 7 of spades, peeked it. I'll do it with another card. They touch, let's say, this one. Okay? Get a break. And you can shuffle both packets together. Now I know it's a 9 of clubs. That's simple. So just a swing cut, a swivel cut, so you're peeking directly at the card, and then do it. It's a variation on Divernon's where he would actually just peek it directly using a swivel cut. But that wasn't fully magicians. They would always catch on. But a swing swivel, they never seem to catch on. And it's perfect. That's the modernization or the update of 2020. So let's go with the fact that we know it's the 7 of spades. No, let's do the 9 of clubs. Let's assume it's the 9 of clubs. And we know it's the 9 of clubs. We got the intel. Now we know the card. The game is already over, but we want to have fun with it. They let the spectator shuffle the cards. They're all mixed up in haphazard mode. Now you learn why the trick is called stupid spelling. You're going to laugh. We spread the cards and keep on going on through, and eventually we see the 9 of clubs wherever it's at. If it's near the top, let me spread on through. I'll show you the 9 of clubs. So 9 of clubs right here. If 9 of clubs is just a couple from the top, we cut the pack to the middle and put the 9 of clubs in the middle. It's important, and you'll see why right now. So we're now going to spell the 9 of clubs. Well, the cards are up to the spectator. He said, I'm still searching for it. And during this time, I'm actually counting. Not from the 9 of clubs. N, I, N, E. That's 9. O, F, of, C, L, U, B, S. 9 of clubs. I've spelled out the whole card just by dealing one card looking like I'm looking for the card. I put a contrasting card purposefully. If it was like the 4 clubs right here, I would remove a red card and just put it at the top of the end of the spelling to make sure there's contrast, make sure it's clear that I'm wrong. And that's the sucker effect. So we put it at the top, and then we just cut everything to the top, and we're all set. That simple. So now what we've got is a random card that's in opposite contrast, a bunch of cards, and then the 9 of clubs, which is already set to spell to. Now the rest, we've already done it. We just got a peek. We spelled out the card. We set the cards on the table. And now the rest is just playtime with the spectators and just having fun. Trick's over. They said, I got your card. I know it has to be yours. Yes or no, 5 of hearts. And they go, no. They're laughing at you, saying, damn, you missed. You were so confident in all of it. Dang. And you just put it back on top right there. You could leave face up. It just builds on it. It was that 9 of clubs, wasn't it? And they laugh. Yeah, it was. And then they're partially laughing. They're half laughing at you. The other half is, how did he know that? Because at no indication were you ever really touching the cards or near them that you would know it. They freak out, partially. And then you say, you know what's the funny part about this? If we actually get the cards and spell to 9 of clubs, you hit it every single time. Damn, it's a huge proposal you're making. It doesn't make sense. They could spell down to it N-I-N-E O-F-C-L-U-B, and it ends on the S. 9 of clubs. You hit it, and man, you nail the spectators right in between the eyes. It hits them so hard. And if I need a magician fooler, this is one of them. I originally didn't really want to release this, but you know, I feel like someone can use this to some greater advantage, or maybe one day it'll be used, maybe many years from now, to fool another magician, just so they can obtain their secrets as well, or maybe befriend them. Who knows? Or maybe a heckler. This works great on hecklers. Anyway, my name is Dan. I hope you enjoyed stupid spelling, and see you next time.